So Tia, do you cheat in school?
No.
You've never cheated in school?
I never cheat in school.
You telling me the truth?
I'm telling you the truth.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. This is what nobody's telling you about cheating in school. So when I was in school, I literally barely passed. I mean, I did pass, but actually, you know what? I think I actually got left behind one year.
You got held back?
I think I did.
Left behind is such a funny way to say that.
I mean, they forgot. I shouldn't have been. I wasn't that dumb. So let me tell you how I did in school. I did pass, but I barely passed. And you know what? Most of the grades that I passed, I did by cheating. So when I look back at how I did in school and how I passed and all the different cheating I did, I'm like, holy crap, this is why I'm so successful today. I use the same tactics and I cheat my way through all of life.
Cool. I like the way you said that.
That sounds so bad though.
It sounds bad.
Okay, wait, that sounded really bad. But let me explain. So school teaches you how to memorize facts and formulas and how to solve certain problems. But when you cheat, you can solve any single problem that comes about. So I've never really talked to my kids about cheating so far, but today I'm gonna ask them what their thoughts on cheating are, and I'm gonna hear it for the first time with all of you. I'm also gonna tell you 5 reasons why learning how to cheat will lead you to success. Reason number 1, cheating teaches you how to use all your resources. So I remember when I was going back to school in my generation, they wouldn't let you use calculators in school. They were like, that's cheating. Well, guess what? All you do these days is use a calculator to figure out everything. Why didn't they just teach you how to use a calculator back when I was in school instead of having to figure it all out on your own? I remember my teachers telling me, look, when you go into real life, you're not gonna always have a calculator with you. You're not gonna always carry a calculator. So you need to know how to do all this stuff. Well, shit, I have a calculator with me all the time, and so does everybody else. So another example would be another generation or 2 after me, there was Google. And I remember they weren't allowed to use Google in school. They had to figure out everything on their own because the teacher you know what? You're not gonna always have Google with you. Well, guess what? That's full of shit. Google's with you all the time now. And another example is the current generation right now. They have ChatGPT and all kinds of other AI. Well, guess what? My kids aren't allowed to use that stuff to do their homework and to do their essays, which is nonsense. Literally, that could do everything for you. They're like, you're not gonna always have ChatGPT to do your stuff for you. Well, guess what? They're full of shit again. I guarantee you it's gonna be readily available and everyone's gonna be using it. And on top of that, I think everyone's gonna make so much money using ChatGPT and other AIs in the future. To start learning it now is so important. So even me, I'm not tech savvy at all, but I use GPT right now for ChatGPT. Even me, I'm not tech savvy, but I use ChatGPT right now for all kinds of stuff. I used AI recently to make an ad for my business at Bury the Hatchet.
Are you looking for a unique and exciting entertainment experience? Come to Bury the Hatchet.
I also just used ChatGPT to make a training manual for all my employees at Put Nation so they know how to run the business. Also, I just used ChatGPT for fun and made a really cool rap song about myself.
Abraham prayed a millionaire with the name to act.
How many times have you cheated in school? How often?
A lot of times.
No, I never cheated in school because I don't want to get in trouble.
Yes, I cheated in school.
How many times have you cheated?
I can't count that much time.
So let's just say you weren't going to get in trouble for cheating. Would you cheat then?
Probably I would.
Is cheating wrong?
Sometimes.
It's bad, but
Why is cheating bad?
because they want you to know the stuff and so you can learn it and stuff.
Depends.
Depends on what?
If you don't know, then I guess you could cheat.
Well, you're only going to cheat if you don't know. If you know it, why would you cheat?
Right, but you have to remember there's consequences to cheating, so
So give me a consequence for cheating. Give me an example of something that would happen.
just failing the quiz anyway.
But if you cheat, you shouldn't fail.
But if you get caught cheating,
Oh, you're saying that you might cheat and get an A, but the teacher's like, oh, I saw you cheated, so they're going to give you an F even though you got an A.
yeah.
So yeah, that's a bitch of a teacher. Reason number 2, cheating teaches you how to properly use your networking. And if you know all about me, networking is one of the most important things. So let me give you an example. When I was in school, I was really good at math, but I sucked at everything else. But I had a lot of friends that were good at other subjects. So I was really bad at English. And what I used to do is I used to tell my friend to do my English homework for me, and I would do his math homework for him. And I do the same thing now. That's what makes me so successful. I find people that are really good at the stuff I'm not good at, whether it's employees or partners, and they do everything that I'm not good at for me. So here's another really slick example of what I used to do in school. I used to find a bunch of friends and say, you know what? You do half the work and I'll do half the work. So maybe there was 20 questions. I would tell one of my friends to do question 1 through 10 and another one of my friends to do question 11 through 20. And they would think that I was doing the other half, but really they didn't want me to because I wasn't that good at it. But what I would do is I would find 2 people that were good at it. They would save half the amount of time for them and I would swap their answers. I got all 20 answers for free doing nothing and they got half the answers for only doing half the work. Or they got all the answers for doing half the work. Oh, yeah. And they got all 20 answers for only doing half the work. Basically, I was just the middleman. So let me give you an example of how some of the richest people in the world have used this simple formula. Well, think about Uber, Airbnb, Turo. All these companies do is mix 2 people together, right? They find the buyers and they find the sellers and they mix them. They don't do any work. So maybe they do a little bit of work finding the people and connecting them, but they don't do any of the hard work.
Cheating is kind of good because you get good answers and good grades, but it's not good because you like cheat.
I only cheat like when the teacher's like fine with it. I don't really cheat when like.
You only cheat when the teachers are fine with it? I didn't know the teachers were fine with cheating.
For example, like in language class, like the teachers don't care. I use Google Translate, so.
Okay, but give me another subject. Give me another subject where you're cheating.
I don't know. I don't have any other subjects I cheat.
So you only cheat in language?
Yeah.
Are you serious? You know how much I cheated in school? I cheated every subject, all the time. What has cheating done for you through school?
I got A's and B's.
So you mostly get A's and B's?
Yeah.
And most of it's from cheating? So you're not really that smart.
I am, but like so when I don't study, I cheat and get a good grade.
Reason number 3, and one of the most important reasons to me is cheating taught me. Reason number 3, and one of the most important reasons to me is cheating taught me how to be very creative. So for example, when I used to do tests in school, I used to cheat like crazy. Hopefully my teachers aren't watching, but you know what? Fuck them, I don't care. I'll tell you what I did. First off, what I did was I used to write little answers on my hand. Then I would have different things on my desk and write stuff in code on all the different things on my desk, and I'd be able to look at it and see the answers. Another cool way that I used to cheat was I used to have friends that were smarter than me at these different subjects, and they would put stuff on their desk in different spots, and I would know if the answer was 1, 2, 3, or 4, or A, B, C, or D. There was also plenty other ways to cheat, but you know what? Every single time I had to figure out a new way to cheat, I had to get creative. The way to be the most successful in life is to be creative. I'm gonna give you a few real life examples of stuff I was creative about recently. So as you know, I buy lots of businesses, and what I realized over the last few years, some of the best success I've had with buying businesses that are off market were sending letters to people. And you know what? Regular letters just didn't cut it anymore. They were too boring. So I figured out ways to make letters super attractive to where every single person that got it wanted to open it. If you want to check out this video right here, it's going to show you my secret sauce of how to make letters make you millions of dollars. And another real life example that happened within the last year and a half was I did all this construction and I built all these buildings without permits, and I had my electrician in big trouble, or he was supposed to be in big trouble because they wanted me to turn him in, but I couldn't turn him in, so I had to come up with a very creative way to get him off the hook. And if you want to see how I did that, comment below and I'll make a video about that whole story of how I did it. Congratulations, by the way, you cheat a lot more than your brother and sister. Since you cheat so much compared to them, what's the most creative way you think that you've cheated?
I wrote it on my hands.
That's what I said, and you said, no, that's like ancient, like people don't do that anymore. That's fucking the most creative way you cheated. You see this guy here.
I use Google Translate.
You use Google Translate in language class. How do you get away with that in the middle of class?
They don't look at my computer.
You've never cheated.
I don't think so.
I don't believe you. You're lying to me?
Well, I cheated in the game.
How'd you cheat in the game?
When I was playing Uno, I was about to get out, so I kept on drawing cards.
I knew you cheated all the time in Uno. I knew it. I always said, she's like, no, I don't cheat. You should have said, you know what? I write with invisible ink on my hand, and I have special contact lenses that when I look at my hand, I can read everything. So the most creative way that you cheated was writing the answers on your hand.
Yeah.
Did you use like pen, crayon, marker? What'd you use?
Invisible pen.
See, now he's cheating. You're just copying me. Reason number 4, problem solving and creating shortcuts to make your life a lot easier. So for example, if you have to take a test in school and you didn't study for it, you have no shot at passing. You're gonna fail for sure. So by cheating, you will literally be able to pass the test without studying at all, and you save so much time, and you're able to use that time to make a lot of money and do other more important stuff. So for a real life example, I use a lot of VAs and I use Fiverr for all kinds of stuff. I use Fiverr to get all my graphic designs. Literally almost every single logo that I've gotten for all my businesses, I went right to Fiverr and I got my designs right away. Another example is in most of my businesses, I do a lot of cold calling to get lots of customers and to get lots of business. But I don't have the time to do that. It's not worth my time. So I hire VAs to do all my cold calling for me. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm cheating right now. I don't even know what the hell I'm about to say. I'm just looking at the board behind me and I'm reading right off of it.
You were like, fuck, does he even do this shit?
So, do any of you teachers ever watch any of my videos? Do they know who I am?
I don't know.
I don't think so. No.
No, they probably don't even know who I am. You should tell them. Tell them to subscribe.
No, you know my principal and the assistant principal watches your videos.
Wait, is that true?
Yes.
That's so funny, dude.
No, my principal and my assistant principal watch your videos.
How do you know?
Because one time when me and my mom were at the book fair, they said, "Oh Tia, your dad's video is so good. I seen you win one."
What would happen if they watched this video and saw me talking about cheating and hearing your answers?
Then they would just, I don't know, probably change my grade.
They're gonna change your grades?
Yeah.
If they change your grades, what would happen?
And I'll be failing.
They might check on me more, especially my language teachers. Yeah.
Don't tell your language teacher then. Don't tell your language. Damn.
Shit, you should have stated it.
I just told my teacher to fuck off in the last video. Oh my God. Reason number 5, cheating teaches you that it's okay to copy other people's ideas and make them your own and make a ton of money doing so. If you think about it and you think about all the different science projects that you've done in school, I guarantee you somebody did them the year before you, 3 years before you, so you're a fucking copier yourself. So don't look at this video and think that I'm doing some shit I shouldn't be doing. When you fuckers are doing it too, you just don't know it. Yeah, I'm talking to you, the guy that did the volcano last year that you copied off the person that did it the year before. So if you look at some of the biggest companies out there, I guarantee you Burger King copied McDonald's, Pepsi copied Coke, and even myself, all these businesses I have, I took inspirations from other businesses, like the one I just did recently about the sipping plant. I copied that off Paint and Sip. It was a copy. It wasn't exactly the same, but I got the ideas from another company. So I want you to understand, I'm not just saying just rip people off and copy all their shit. That's terrible. What I'm saying is get their ideas, make it your own, and be a little bit different. I can't believe you guys made me say that. Like, you know I cheat, just rip the fuck out of people. All right, so here's my suggestion to you. Until you finish the school year, don't tell them to watch any of my videos, but as soon as you finish and you already got your, say, watch some of my dad's videos and subscribe and comment and like them as well.
Okay.
Deal?
Deal.
All right. My suggestion to you is don't tell your language teacher to watch my stuff, but all your other teachers, definitely have them watch.
All right.
The good news is she's out of this school in a couple months and she's on another. So as you guys watch this video, you could tell I'm a bit advocate of cheating, but I gotta tell you, don't cheat until you get to at least like first, second grade. Like through kindergarten, you gotta know that stuff. You gotta be able to talk. You gotta be able to add 1 + 1. After that, cheat away.
That's so funny, bro, because no kindergartner is watching.
So my conclusions to this video is, first off, school sucks, drop out. But really, school creates an unrealistic environment where you can't be creative, use all your resources, use your networking, and be able to problem solve all these different things that you're gonna need later on in life. So if you guys wanna cheat and see my videos before anybody else, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, like all my videos, and comment on what you think about this video, and if you wanna see my take on what I think about lying. Act like I'm cheating right now, like on the teleprompter. Huh? Just walk off.